real deep, you know what I'm saying? So today I'm gonna do a Q&A about the live last night. You know, for those who don't know, I'm single now, you know. Yes, I broke up with Armani. That's all up on page 1, TKO on Facebook, page 1, so go check that out. Y'all go watch that and get y'all input, and y'all can come and call in. Tonight, you know, we just gonna crank it back up. You already know I'm talking about TKO on Southside Tea Time already. Yeah. I'm single, lady. I chose to be single. I chose to be single. So, but once I break down everything, I think everybody's gonna look at it like a very positive thing. You know, it's not alone at this time of my life, and I'm gonna break down everything. So just share this, everybody. What's good with everybody? Everybody enjoying your night. Shit, I hope y'all enjoying your life right now. Thank you, Kim Girl. I appreciate it. Thank you, Candy Cat. When Smith said, whoa. Feel certain things, men are supposed to be the ones that's letting go of people. So we never seen it from the perspective of a man before. So now it's like, what? How can you do all money like things, man? For the people who was just now over at NATUREBOY stuff, when we came up on, I was over there and we was discussing because, you know, Nana G had left him and I had let go of Armani, so we was going through something similar but something different. And, you know, we just got different perspectives. Anytime when we talk, you know, we always have different perspectives. And, you know, I know some people's perspective, the way they see things, because they're used to somebody, they think aggression is power. You know what I'm saying? They think aggression is power. For me to overtalk you is more powerful. So when somebody see me and I'm just sitting back and I'm chilling, you know, I'm being analytical. I'm breaking down certain things and I'm peeping things for what it is. You know, they look at it like it's softer, you know, because they don't understand. They don't have an understanding of how this game go and how this chess go. But yeah, you know, when it comes to NATUREBOY, we was over the phone. We was talking on the phone or whatever, whatnot. And he had hit me up today. You know, he had called me this morning and he was like, hey, my nigga, I didn't know you going through the same thing. You know, our women's left us. And I had let him know, why I had broke up is a little bit different. I had broke up with Armani or whatever, whatnot. And we was just chopping it up. But he was saying some real shit. So I'm talking about some shit that I was like, yeah, nigga, I'm feeling that. You know, I'm feeling that. You know what I'm saying? That's some real shit. Cause I'm 100. I don't know, for some reason he think that, you know, he know he got ego issues. So if I didn't pray, like if he's thinking that I don't want to give him light on what was light of the conversation, like, so it makes him feel like, oh, this man, you fronting in front of everybody because he ain't trying to hear nothing. He just want to hear himself talk. You know, he just want to express his own opinion, but he don't know how to listen yet. You know, and it took me a while to even get to that stage myself. You know, to actually like listen to people. You know what I'm saying? To sit back, but even a fool is counted wise when he shuts his mouth. You know what I'm saying? When he's not saying nothing, he's in the best definition of silence, to listen, to hear someone. You know, so I've learned that over the years, how to sit back and actually listen. You know, so he never got to get an overstanding from me. He thought I'm trying to dumb it down or something. He think because I talk very calmly, he doesn't know me. You know, my following know me. They know how raw I am and shit like that. But I'm not about to try to prove myself. Or I'm not about to sit up here and be like, fuck you bitches, fuck you hoes. You know what I'm saying? Just to make something to support somebody else's narrative. My whole thing was, hey bro, I said offline. This is shit that I say offline because this is how real and raw I am off the line. I said, bro, when we go on there, because I already know how shit get. And I just be wanting people just to hear his words without trying. See, he don't give a fuck. And I can't judge him for saying he don't give a fuck. But he don't be giving a fuck how people feel about him. But at the same time, in one sense, on one video, he is giving a fuck how people feel. And he's more calmer. I said, when we talk on here, exact words are from the. Don't show that you bitter or bothered. Don't show. I probably didn't use the bitter word because I know he's being technical. But like, don't show that you bothered. Don't come like, fuck her. Fuck her. She gone. Fuck her. Don't come off like that. You know what I'm saying? Let's just talk like we talking right now and it's raw. You know what I'm saying? But when we get on these platforms, sometimes, man, that ego is a motherfucker, man, to be gratified. So, if it makes somebody feel more powerful, to talk more, to give the impression that I have more knowledge than you, or I'm sunning you, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying this is what he was doing or whatnot. Sometimes that makes people feel good, So, as I'm noticing certain things, because over the phone, we having a conversation. We going back and forth. When I speak, he's in the best definition of silence. You know what I'm saying? And when he speak, I'm in the best definition of silence. But when I got on the live, shit, I wasn't even able to have a conversation with him. He was just talking to me, talking at me. So it was a whole different type of language. He ain't trying to see that. You know what I'm saying? He ain't trying to see that. So one thing I'm not going to do is allow somebody to continue to talk to me and control the narrative, because at first we was talking, like I was saying, but I'm not going to let no man control the narrative and then tell me what they want me to do. After they got done talking, saying everything they want to say, now tell them, all these bitches know. Because it wasn't that type of conversation, it wasn't that type of energy. But the things that he was saying off the phone, I'm like, yeah, let's get up on there. We can do a live or whatnot, and we can chop it up about it. And really, even the shit that he was saying about these bitches, these bitches don't want to submit. I agree. I was like, these bitches in this Babylonian system, these females, they don't want to submit. They are supported by the government. Nigga, you got a key point. Nigga, let's get on here and talk about it. We can get on here and talk about it. But then he kind of made it to where, okay, I'm talking about women. I want to build my empire with women and not these females out here. So it's a different type of thing. So when we was talking about a lot of these bitches that was coming in and out of my motherfucking household, nigga, he had points. And I'm like, yeah, let's get on here and talk about these bitches. Period. But he wouldn't even allow me to get that part out. He think I'm trying to dumb it down so I can play Mr. Lover, and I'm trying to be real cool so I can win a woman audience and shit. It ain't about that, because the people who follow me, they know I'm raw like that. When it comes to these females out here that don't give a fuck, I'm gonna most definitely call it what it is. These bitches don't give a fuck. But when it comes to me saying, hey, I want to build my foundation and build my empire with women, that's a totally different thing. We wasn't talking about that. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know what he's talking about right now. That's not for me. But I just wanted to get on here and express that. You know what I'm saying? Why talk with him? Oh, he called me. We've been having each other's numbers. You know what I'm saying? We've been having each other's numbers. From every once in a while. We'll speak or whatnot. So when he had actually tapped in with me, I tapped in with him before. It's not a dick swinging contest as far as, he called me first. Like, I'm not into none of that shit. Like, I'm not here to gratify my ego. You know what I'm saying? No shit like that. When he called me, shit, nigga, we was chopping it up. Regardless if we different or we go about things differently, or I don't, do certain things he don't do certain things I'm doing. It wasn't about that. It was about the conversation we had. And the conversation we had was, I had to give it to him, nigga. He was saying some 100 shit. No, did you say that? Or no, did you not say we about to hoes know what? Yes or no, my nigga? Did you not say that? Yes or no? Did you say that? I already answered that question. Now answer my question. No, you didn't answer that question. You never answered it. You never answered it. Did you or did you not? All right, I'm about to go on live. So, no more, dog. I'm not fucking with you. No fucking more. Fuck that nigga. You's a bitch, my nigga. I don't fuck with you like that no more, yo. I can't stand that shit. You get in front of these hoes acting different. Fuck these bitches. Come on, my nigga. Y'all niggas is bugging. I can't stand that shit. It's crazy, my nigga. For real, son. Like, you bugging, my nigga, for these hoes. Fuck these hoes, man. You soft, nigga. You soft ass nigga. You was on the phone like, yeah. Here's the reason why I came live. I'm just like I'm talking now. I don't switch up. The nigga was like, yo, yeah, that's what y'all niggas on refrigerator. I'm cool. I'm not bitter.
swear. I walk a mile in the pair I wear, and I'm getting better year by year. Like they say, Ron do. Cops couldn't smell me if you brought the canines through. And I pace myself. I know these money hungry wanna taste my wealth, but I keep them on a diet, embrace their health, or even keep them on the quiet and space myself and just take a deep breath. I got them grabbing their chest, cause it's hurting them to see fabbing is best. And they in they worst, they rather see me laying a hearse than laying them back. And I ain't just laying the verse, I'm saying the facts. I came back with some sicker songs that got these broke looking at me like they choking on a chicken bone. Heavy chick up, can't leave it alone, so I know it's one of them. Every time I pick my phone, breathe. One into the two, two into the three, three into the four, then you gotta breathe. One into the two, two into the three into the four, then you gotta breathe. One into the two, two into the three into the four, then you gotta breathe. Then you gotta.
TKO guys. He's fucking. But I saw like at that moment where you called him out, I saw the real shit. Like he lives like two separate. Like he's living like when people think about the audience and like, oh, how should I talk in front of the audience? That's fake. That's bullshit. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, man. Fuck these bitches. You know what I mean? You the king. You the king. There has to be a fucking king. All these fucking like, oh, I'm a spiritual YouTuber. Like, there's so many spiritual YouTubers, bro. But you apply that shit, and people will call you a hypocrite. But no one is fucking showing the real. You are showing the real. Right. Bro, if you in here and you type in, you a fan. You a fan. Like, you a fan. If you say anything about Chief, you a fan. And that's facts. That's a fact. It's like, wow. Like, you a bigger alpha, you the big OG. But like, when I'm walking around, bro, I put my chest out, and I feel like, what would Chief do in this situation? And I keep that, like, what would Chief do? You know what I mean? And like, that's how I'm moving. And it's like wow. You gonna start manifesting situations, man. Like, you right. You know what I mean? But at the same time, like, these women are hypergamous. Like, they always want to level up. Like, no matter where she is, and she's with the man, like, she's always looking for the upgrade, regardless. You know what I mean? Yeah, she wants to evolve. She's trying to level up. Also, my second question was, shit, what was my second question? I don't even remember. I love myself though, Chief. I love myself, man. Hey, real shit, man. One more thing. Man, you like my dad almost. Like, you a fucking, like, OG. You a real OG, man. And like, I feel like I'm an alpha, but like halfway there. Like, I need to look up to you, bro. And like you the real alpha. There's so many guys out here that like, oh, they're a dating coach or like all that fake ass shit. But the reason you are so abundant in women and you live your life in abundance. That's what I observe. Like, you think abundantly and it'll always manifest to you. Right. And that's what I observe from your lives.